Hey y'all, happy Flashback Friday. We made it. Time in California, April 1st is 1:43 a.m. Or from my heart to you, 1, 4, and 3. So you remember we had those pages back in the day. We used to use those codes to each other. You know what I mean? 143 means I love you. We say hi and goodbye, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, before I lay my head down because I have a long day today, I cannot miss my appointment in Berkeley because I have to go see. I'm getting inspected by everybody. Not a bad thing. Everyone's paying attention to my change. But time for my routine pap smear too, but just some other things too, especially when you taking testosterone. So I'll be getting a coochie check, and that's gonna be interesting because my coochie has not been used in months, except for a tampon and a douche. But this is gonna be interesting. So anyway, I want everyone to have a well and wonderful day. I am doing some documentation of my journey as far as being transgender male officially. And yeah, the testosterone shot, it's already melted in because I had it. So I'm learning a lot with this. You guys are learning this journey with me. A lot of you people from our members from the LGBTQ community. This is a different experience, a new experience for all of us, and I'm meeting my species, even my specialist. But see, the thing is, because I have a specialist and that person's still keeping in contact with me, that's in Berkeley. I'm right around the corner from my ex's office. That's my main office for his office. Anybody can sit there and just put the shots in me and keep it moving. But the main appointment with the specialist next time to check in, I have to get blood work done this weekend, is not for a couple weeks. So I'm gonna tell you guys about my journey, what I'm learning right now. My voice is I have so many different questions. How long does it take everything to fully start taking effect before I start going for the surgical change? That probably won't happen until the end of this year. And I am learning how my body is changing the hormones. Right now, I am confused. They meant what they said about as I am perimenopause anyway, still having my cycle, but it's getting to that age. I have fibroids. I'm supposed to have a hysterectomy done. I'm not doing that shit because I had a bad experience with surgery a couple months ago. So the testosterone that you get injected with, you can do it every other week if you want to sit there and take your time, or do it every week. I'm just like, get the shit out the way. Let's go for it. You feel me? But each testosterone shot that I get, it takes over the progesterone and the estrogen levels that females have in their body. I have a few folks um, who have taken steroids, legal steroids, for different reasons. Our bodies change. You get older. Some for men, testosterone levels go down, and it happens. It's natural. Same for women. Progesterone. I didn't understand it until a couple of my homies sat there and confirmed it. Does females ever wonder why during that time of month you get more emotional or whatever, get more weak? We don't learn this in grade school and high school in sex ed, but your progesterone and estrogen levels change and go down. So that's when you're weakest and you get more emotional, more moody, whatever. Everybody's affected differently, some worse than others. I am in a process to where testosterone's gonna take over all that. So I won't be having that shit anymore. You know what I mean? And I've also seen when people have missed their shots and they start, even for men, men have progesterone and estrogen in their levels too, but not as strong as women. My body's shifting. This is interesting. My body's confused. And they meant what they said about accelerated menopause. So as I take the testosterone, I'm starting to feel some shit now. I'm hot, I'm cold, have the heater on, but the windows are open, have the covers like covered up, I have one leg hanging out, I'm confused. I have a lot of questions for the specialist. Um, I'm seeing the changes in my body, and it's going on the first month truly. I feel the muscle mass starting to build. They did say what's going to happen. I'm start building a lot more muscle. My voice is going to start deepening, and my voice is going up and down right now. This is where I'm confused. So when does it really start to kick in? Because sometimes it's deeper, it's starting to get deeper than usual, and then it'll bounce back to my normal happy squeaky voice. Um, for testosterone, they talked about the hair loss thing. I haven't witnessed that yet, so I have questions for the specialist when I talk to him. Not her, him. I had to correct the nurse from yesterday. And let me just say that it's definitely an experience because as my name is legally changed, and for my ex or my primary care physician, still the homie, still family. I've known all the staff pretty much since close to a decade now, since 2013. Because when I came in, the nurse I'm always on the phone with, we've always talked over the phone, but we never had a chance to meet. But everyone's watched my journey from the domestic violence thing, when I was pregnant, then met baby and daddy, all kinds of stuff has happened. When I had thyroid issues, when I had cancer, all these things that happened to me, we've all kept in touch. We know each other by first name basis. I've seen people when they were pregnant, they had their babies, and the babies are now 2, 3, 4 years old now. And it was so weird because yesterday, it was my second time seeing that nurse, and she's such a sweetheart. And she didn't know how long I'd been there, but she remembers my story because I have a very distinct energy, I guess. And so when I saw one of the other nurses, and she was like, Tammy, I was like, girl, Missy, what's up? To recognize each other by our tattoos and stuff. And we know each other. She had a little cute little Pocahontas little like ponytail going on. And she just had a baby. Her baby is already like 1 year old. I remember when she was pregnant, I started rubbing her belly for good luck. And we're just excited because this whole pandemic, we couldn't see each other like we used to. And so we know, like, you can just recognize each other, mask on and everything. Don't stop the show. And so we're just giving the hugs, just hanging out and just catching up. She showed me pictures. I'm showing her pictures. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, girl, becoming a dude. Just like, what? And so the other nurse was about to shoot me in my booty. She doesn't know, like, I'm really connected to that office. I don't think she knows that me and her boss or her colleague, or we had a situation. And so it was just nice to catch up, and I have a lot of support. Everyone's just all excited. And it's weird because my name is officially changed. So I'm still waiting for the thing to get my new birth certificate, get a new social security card, my number's changing, all that stuff. It's not just about the gender appropriation thing, it's about the whole safe at home thing with the whole domestic violence thing. I don't want to be found by people. I'm recreating myself. And so people still see me as this bubbly, happy female, but I'm your homeboy. What's up? But it's just nice because everyone's trying to figure out how do you address. Even for me, it's like kind of hard because even for the specialist, also a transgender male, but he hasn't taken a hormone. It's just natural. That's all right too. You know what I mean? That's what's up. And so, because you can't say miss, and that's a mister. Like, how do you want me to address for this? Because he said this is the same thing me and my fam JB said. You know what I mean? Call me anything, just don't call me it. You feel me? That'll get you fucked up real quick. So people are adjusting to that. Everybody's supportive. I still have yet to talk to my ex. I have appointments coming up next week too. I know we have lots to talk about. I have lots of questions for him, and I know he has questions too. Um, my body is changing. I'm noticing some people remember that I have very muscular legs. I look like they have chicken legs. They're Tina Turner legs, especially by my heels. I'm not wearing heels anymore unless I really have to. I believe I'm not trying to though. But my calves are getting bigger, dude. And the weight is shifting. I have questions because wherever they shoot the testosterone, they have to switch it up. I'm learning. So what the person told me yesterday is that I've been shot in my tummy before, which was a bad idea because we're all learning this together. But because I had an amnioplasty, then a tummy tuck, where I got shot, I lay on this side. So that's why I had the golf ball size um, oil spot in my muscle mass in my stomach, because that's where the oil went in, the testosterone. I didn't know to rub it until after. So it's gone down, but it's still there. So I'm still massaging those spots to blend the oil in. And so when I got shot last week, the other nurse, the one by my ex's in his office, she shot me in my side of my butt, kind of like near my hip, where yeah, in my hip, like straight to the muscle. And I sleep on this side, the left side. I sleep on the right side, but it blended in well. You feel it. It's not bad. It doesn't sting. It doesn't hurt. I don't feel anything. And she shot me again, but she's like, we have to start shooting you and switch it up sometime. So next time I have to do your leg. And she's trying to teach me how to use it. And it's going to sound weird because as I'm covered in tattoos, I have a fear of I don't have a fear of needles. Dude, I don't know about needles. There's a lot going on. I don't want to shoot myself. That's why I'm sitting there just coming there on my lunch break or some shit when I go back to work. Just shoot me. They're trying to show me and school me and educate me. I don't want to. Want me to sit there and stab myself in a lung or something by accident? I don't know. But they educate you along this process. My concern is for mental health as far as hormones, because as I'm going through this accelerated menopause thing, I'm nervous right now because my cycle is coming any day now. It's gotten lighter since last month, and but you still feel the symptoms. So right now my body is building up. So as I'm bulking up right now, is it because it's my time of month is about to come? Or am I bulking up because the testosterone is kicking in? I'm trying to figure out where to focus on exercise. I'll say it like that. I don't know what to do. I feel bloated. And I don't know what to do. So my question is, because my diet right now, because I really don't eat. I cook a lot. I don't cook a lot. I cook whenever the fuck I feel like it. But I've been craving, and I've been here before. You pay attention to your body. You know how, if any of you guys have had dogs, you know how your dog ate something they had no business eating, and the best way to sit there and try to heal their stomachs is go eat grass. They start eating grass. They're trying to sit there and fix their stomachs. Sign of nature, it happens. And sometimes your body will reject some things. My body is very finicky right now, which is interesting because I made baked chicken the other night and a little bit of rice, and I have a craving for vegetables. So I've been eating a lot of. I had the broccoli salad. I've been eating a lot of watermelon, just because I'm craving, not trying to lose weight. It's what my body is calling for. It's like sweet and savory, but still refreshing and good. And so even with the chicken, I find myself eating more of the veggies and let the chicken out. And so even for last night, because I only eat honestly, I can go days without eating. That's what it's not. It's just not an eating disorder. It's just ever since I had surgeries and medical conditions, it's just and COVID. It's that stress will add to it. Not trying to sit there and lose weight. It's just me. Only thing I ate yesterday was the I had a chicken sandwich. Turned that leftover chicken to a chicken sandwich with some buttered lettuce and some and toasted the bread, and I had some watermelon with some tahini on there. Don't forget I mix a Mexican. That's what's up. Shit. And then I also had some broccoli salad. And as a chicken, it tasted good. It wasn't salty, nothing wrong. It's just about certain proteins my body's rejecting. So anything with pork or red meat or even for chicken, I'm rejecting. I have a big thing for fish and veggies. I don't know. So I took all the fish. I took all the chicken out the damn sandwich and just ended up eating a buttered lettuce and raw onion grilled sandwich. I don't know. My body is like acting weird, but I don't question my body. Listen to your body. I don't do juices. I do a lot of infused waters. I do tea. Use lemon and raw honey and things like that. I need to get some beet juice today too. That's good for your liver and just in general health. Just doing it episodes because it's high in sugar. I'm just paying attention to my body. So right now I really feel bloated in a way and bulked up. Like my cycle's coming, so I'm trying to figure out something to act this month because my cycle is going to start reducing to where it no longer exists. I haven't had any cramping. I haven't felt anything going on down there, which is interesting because I have fibroids. And you females, a week or two before your cycle starts, you can feel a Barnum and Bailey circus in your ovaries, right? I don't feel shit, but then my body's still doing other things, and so I'm just watching. And I need to ask because my biggest thing for my primary care physician, he's very big into health. Period. He loved it more when I was skinny, but just fit and be healthy. And with me taking testosterone, am I going to? So where one specialist said that my body's going to bulk up, it's going to be muscular. I'm still going to be the same weight, but my muscles going to shift. If I hardly don't eat that much and I eat in small portions, not trying to is just me. I'm seeing and feeling my body even for the shape of my face starting to shift. And down here around where my thyroid gland is, how are my hormones being affected? Um, and what to expect. I need to know a timeline about when do I really start to see changes. So I'm starting to see things now. So even for now, for if you look at my left, you can't see it like this real time, or maybe you can. I don't know if you guys can see the difference in my hands. From my left hand to my right hand, this right hand is starting to puff up, like it's starting to spasm out, but I'm developing like bigger muscle in that hand, which is interesting. It looks a little disfigured, like I punched somebody, kind of, but it's starting to pick up with the muscle mass in different areas. And even if I touch, hold on, let me touch myself. I touch myself down there. And that's another thing too. I really am growing a penis. Whoa, cause see, I'm touching my almost to my the back of my thigh, going towards my before I reach the back of my knee. But the muscle mass is starting to slowly build up, but it's still, I need to do some work on myself and start doing squats and going to the gym more. So I'm doing that this weekend. But as far as those parts down there, yeah, you're starting to see the change a little bit. Now I see what she said about or he said about the increase in sex drive. I'm not really horny for shit. I'm just staying focused. I'm feeling the arousal because my body part is growing down here. It's not turning into a penis, but for females, once you become or start taking testosterone, your clit will start to expand. It'll be. I've had some girls that have some large clitorises, and they're cute to play with. That's actually fun. It's not that big. I'm just saying you can start feeling it grow. All that blood flow going down there. It's like I'm walking around the direction. Okay, it's interesting. I'm confused. Oh my god! But I have questions. Even right now, my face is changing. I'm trying to figure out this is a part of me either going into my cycle, my body is still trying to adjust that as the testosterone is taking over, or is it the testosterone that's doing that and making me bulk up? So I have to really work on my diet right now. I'm not even trying to do a diet. It's lifestyle. I'm craving high protein, so still do vegetarian. Even try the vegetarian substitute. You know what I mean? Meatless. Um, but just switch it up a little bit. My body's craving something. I'll figure it out, you guys. But my main things about my voice, number one, my muscle mass and weight, number two, because I feel myself bulking up. And if you don't sit there and work out and keep it consistent, I don't want it to turn to fat. You know what I mean? Or is it just about me being on my cycle coming close? I don't know. And there's something else too. I learned about the injection points. They're going to, at some point, you're going to have to learn how to inject yourself. And it's going to be for the rest of your life, I think, until I get the actual complete change done. I just have questions. So, and how it affects my head and my heart, because for my mental well-being, I'm noticing, because I've had a couple folks who have had roid rage. So people take steroids. I'm taking a steroid. It's testosterone, and some people are a little bit more aggressive than usual. You know what I mean? So I'm noticing that part I don't want to have that happen, because if I get stressed out, I'll sit there and snap on somebody. I'm gonna sit there and suffer later. I don't want the head pressure and all this other shit, because I just had surgery. So how's it affecting all this right here going on? It's calm now because I cleared all the elephants out the room. Whatever stressed me, because I'm telling you, over the last weekend, after my son told me what was going on, I was so stressed out. It had not just him, it was always something with somebody. I was stressed the fuck out. I really thought I was gonna have another stroke. I actually made an appointment with a neurologist again for next week, because I was getting confused, disoriented. My brain fog. I thought I was gonna sit there and actually have a stroke. My head had so much pressure. Again, if you sometimes people think they're depressed or going through something, sometimes you're just surrounded by assholes and just liabilities. Once you remove those, you feel a lot better, like real talk. There's a reason I've been sleeping well after I cleared everything out. And don't procrastinate. That's the worst thing you could do, because the more you think about it, it's not done. Just get it done. And once you're done, you feel a lot better, whatever it is. Um, so I think that's something to talk about too. Just something to take the anxiety off at times. And I don't even have high anxiety like that. I think it's just surrounded by a wave of the people I'm disconnected from. And I'm learning too that even with because I don't partake in 420, not trying to per se, but when I had radiation that was going on, I couldn't eat, couldn't keep food down. I had some edibles. Not opposed to it. It just gives me a different type of feeling though. I can't concentrate. You guys that know me as a nerd on steroids, it affects my ability. It's like different than drinking alcohol. I'd rather drink alcohol than smoke weed. This is cool, but it makes your head feel weird. I don't know. Maybe because it's a hybrid. I don't know. I don't get it. They'll kick it a little bit. But something to help me sleep. Because one thing I'm noticing too, I need to work on my sleeping patterns. I think probably because I spend too much time alone and on leave. And no, I'm not lonely. With all the amount of recent stress going on and still processing things, I'll be going back to work. I need to get my sleep schedule back in order because usually I just fall asleep whenever the fuck I feel like it. But I need to structure myself as something to help me sleep. And that's been an ongoing thing ever since, even in college. I've always been a night owl. Ever since college. I'm trying to think. Yeah, since San Jose State. And it got worse after that. But something I don't want to pill, but I'm gonna do some research and do some things to help with some sleep aid. Of course, I do meditations and things like that, and I'm not stressed, but I think my body is. I just need to figure out the mental effects after, especially after me having brain surgery, because I'm noticing some changes since the testosterone. And I like the aggression to wake up. That's a good thing. I like the way my body's changing. I just have to understand my body because it really is changing. I have to figure out for tomorrow because I have not shaved and I don't know how many weeks down there. Oh my gosh, I'll be walking into like the forest. Oh my god, but that's okay. No, let me trim up. I don't know. You ain't becoming a dude, y'all. And I ordered a manscaped kit too. Shit, keep it nice and trim down there. Females don't like to have hair in their teeth. You feel me? I don't know. But anyway, you guys, lots of questions about my journey. I it's exciting, just confusing, and just want to understand what I'm dealing with. And it's more to it than just getting a shot and your body's changing because it affects already pre-existing issues when it comes to your mental, and especially when you had issues too for your physical, just certain things. And pay attention to your diet and what you eat and ingest. I'm craving some. I think I'm gonna go vegetarian and pescatarian for a couple weeks, just because my body's craving it. And finding new recipes and just try something new to keep it healthy and fresh and still flavorful. So anyway, you guys, not gonna hold you. You guys have a good night. Have a good day. In case you don't hear from me, some people start noticing I'm taking down a lot of my pictures and some things start slowly erasing and not available before I discontinue one of my platforms because I'm building another one. So I meant when I said that I'm done with people. I'm tired of being stalked and looked after for some people, not just one person. Time to recreate myself. And with that, I'm looking through all kinds of memories and stuff over the years and things I'm looking at like, what the hell was I thinking? Leave those pictures on delete. I'm starting new chapters. Shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, enjoy, embrace the life that you live and love the life that you live and live the life that you love. So we're all in this journey together that we call life. I'm not getting that vape pen. I'm not feeling that. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some cookies. I don't know this weekend. And that's another thing too. Maybe I'll mix that with some keto, do some keto diet stuff again. It's not even about a diet or trying to lose weight. It's just trying to balance your body. She said my stomach would get bigger. Why did my TV just turn on? That was weird. What time is it? It is 2:08 a.m. That's weird. 2 a.m. That probably means the ancestors are awake. That's about my time before I go to sleep. Let me go ahead and start a pot of coffee, say good morning, and thank you, and I love you. So anyway, you guys, have a good one. Find a reason to smile. Have a great weekend. That's it, and that's all.